Lately, I've been doing a lot of working with VO talent on their freelance sites. So that could be Fiverr, that could be UpWork, Voquent, people per hour. Generally, most talent are focusing on Fiverr and UpWork. Those seem to be the biggest ones, and they're getting a lot of work on it, and I'm helping a lot of my talents get work and grow their business on these platforms. What seems to be a big help is doing a review of their gig or profile to see what exactly they're posting. How are they attracting buyers and clients? It's kind of moving in that direction. So for this one, I'm working with a talent named Jacob, and Jacob is off to an excellent start on Fiverr. I believe he has 2 orders completed. I think he's off to a great start, and we're going to do a couple tweaks, a couple lifts, couple little slight modifications to his gig to see what we can do to make it better. Let's go. Okay, so here we go. Let's jump into his Fiverr account. So looking at his Fiverr account, we can see that the title, which is very, very important, is I will create a deep male voiceover. I like it. Straight to the point, it is excellent. Okay, so we can see he's got 5 stars, 2 orders. I always look in this direction right here for voiceover. What are we looking at as far as his delivery? 1-day delivery is ideal because buyers are looking for a fast delivery. Oftentimes, within this price range of $5, they're looking for an inexpensive price at a fast delivery speed. So I always recommend a 1-day delivery. Buyers can filter, if you haven't seen it before, buyers can filter out some certain things that they're looking for. What country of origin, the language, whatever like that. And one of the things they can filter out is delivery time. So if they ever click on 1-day delivery and you don't have 1-day delivery on your gig, you're not even going to show up in the search results. So if it is possible for you to deliver a 1-day, I would definitely put that. Jacob does have 1-day delivery, and I like that. He's offering 1 revision. Great. He's offering a high quality wave format. That's great. That's easy as voiceover artists. That's something easy that we can put out. WAV file is just a different format that we save in. Offer it for free. Throw it into your gig every single time. It looks like you're offering above and beyond, and that's always a great thing. So he is giving that. $5 for 100 words. Definitely good with that. I have no discrepancy, nothing wrong with any of this pricing. He's off to a great start here. What I do want to focus in on, though, is we're going to look at his gig profile picture. His profile picture says soothing male voiceover. Okay, that'll work. But if your title is create a deep male voiceover, why doesn't it match? So now I'm thinking as a buyer, am I looking at 2 different gigs? Well, if the title is a deep male voiceover, so the gig image, which he has his face right here with a microphone, says soothing male voiceover. It should match his title. You definitely want the title and that to match. Now, here's my big one. Here's the big change that Jacob's going to change here is he's going to adjust that picture. What that picture is it's created by an app with certain filters, and it looks realistic, but it's not real. That's not really what Jacob looks like. It's too filtered out. The problem with this is although it looks cool and it's edgy and it's maybe more youth-oriented, and I get that, but here's the problem. In a time of AI being very popular, many buyers don't want AI. As a buyer, if I see that picture, I'm going to think, is this AI? Is this artificial intelligence? So seeing this picture, it makes me think, is this an AI voice? And I know for sure that Jacob is not AI because I work with him. So that's not the case. All right, so let's talk changes. The changes here is I like the colors. They're bright. They pop out. That's a good thing. Jacob is going to be changing this picture to his real face. The microphone's fine if you want to add that in. Definitely want the picture. You want the eyes in there. The eyes are the window is into the soul, as they would say. So definitely have your eyes looking into the camera. We're not hiding anything. There's no shyness. I like this. This is up in front. It's a good picture. I just want to see Jacob change it to a real picture of himself. The next thing that we're looking at is if you play his demo, he has got an amazing voice. He has this deep, youthful voice, and it's awesome. But here's the problem. Jacob has 2 demos, and both of his demos are him talking. And he's talking about what he's going to offer, which is awesome. And he offers fast delivery. He offers great customer service. He cares very much about what the buyer wants. He wants to offer them free samples, saying all the right things. But here's the problem. If I'm a buyer, I want to hear, what do you sound like doing a commercial? What do you sound like doing a promotion? What do you sound like doing video game narration? Whatever he's trying to target and get, he should be offering those as demos so that buyers can hear what he's going to sound like on his order. He has 2 completed orders. I'd like to see him post those 2 completed orders as his demos. You're getting paid to do work. Post that up there so other people can see what you're doing. Excellent. Okay, so as we scroll down, you can see here is the real picture of Jacob down there, and that's awesome. That's what I want him to put. Use that picture in your gig. I wouldn't use the cartoon version. All right, so let's look at the About This gig. Voiceover on videos, pictures, narration, anything you need as far as voice, I'll provide. Same-day delivery, great, affordable rate. Yep, and we'll even give you a free sample to ensure you're comfortable buying. Great, you should definitely always offer that. I looking forward to working with you. No big deal, little grammar error. Let's fix that. It should be I am looking forward to working with you. I want to step back though. So we have About This gig. It's a little bit vague. Let's be more specific. Instead of saying voiceover on videos, pictures, narration, anything you need as far as voice, I'll provide. I understand what he's doing and I applaud him for this. He's looking to say that he's open to many jobs. So for the About the gig, you really want to make it what the buyer's looking for and not what you as the seller can do. So if we were to make adjustments on this, it would instead be something like, you can get excellent voiceover service for video, pictures, narration, or anything that can help you best out, or anything that'll help your business out. I offer same-day delivery and affordable rate to make sure you're getting exactly what you need. And to be sure you get that, I want to give you a free sample to ensure you're comfortable with buying. I look forward to working with you. That's a great thing. Okay, so the small change that we're making here for About This gig is we're going to turn it to make it more about the buyer and not so much the seller. Now, to Jacob's credit, it's not solely about him. I've worked with many talent where they go on and on and on about themselves, and I'm not really seeing that here. I would like to see a little bit more about the gig, getting into specifics on how you're going to help the buyer help grow their business, offer engaging narration for their videos, letting them know exactly what they're going to get more than what you can do for them. I know I know it seems like semantics and it seems like you're saying the same thing, but as a buyer, they want to read about themselves, not about you, the seller. Even if you, the seller, are talking about how you can help the buyer, I know it seems odd, but you want to engage them by having the text be exactly what they're going to be getting. So looking right here for an additional service, I'll also proofread and suggest changes, add or admit words to help the script flow and sound natural. What an excellent service. Okay, this is great, but here's the truth. If you're offering a service to be a proofreader, you better be spot on your text. And what I'm seeing here is for an additional service, I'll also proofread and suggest changes. Great. Add or admit. It should be omit. Omit means to take a word out. No big deal. Simple fix for Jacob to go in here and mess with. But you got to be really specific on that. If you're saying you're going to do something, you better not be making an error yourself. And I do see an error here. No big deal. He's just going to fix that. Nobody's going to know after this. All right, let's go down further. Language, English, perfect. Accent, English, American, perfect. Gender, male. Age range, adult, perfect. For purpose, you can have 3 purposes. He has 3. 1, 2, 3. Video narration is by far the #1 search voiceover purpose on Fiverr. Make sure that you include it. He does. It's his first one. Video narration, perfect. He's willing to do radio and TV. Tone, we have authoritative, calming, casual, sexy. You can have 5 tones. I want him to add a 5th one, and the 5th one that that you should be adding is conversational. Conversational right now is the hot genre in voiceover. Regardless of whether a client or buyer says they want conversational, they seem to always be looking for conversational. Your tone should say conversational. Authoritative, calming, casual. Okay, you can take or leave sexy if you want it. That's fine. Definitely put conversational in there. For purpose, you want to make sure you have video narration. For tone, you want to make sure that you have conversational. Okay, let's go down. About the seller. I'm loving that he has a 1 hour response time. That means he is on point, and that is super important to getting business. Fiverr likes that. Fiverr likes to know that you are on their platform and you're working for them and you're helping out buyers by responding quickly. Perfect. Been a member since 2017. His last delivery was 4 days ago. Okay. So if we're looking at his little bio right here, I provide quality work and a seamless process for getting what you need done at affordable rates. That's good. You kind of have to think about it sometimes like a dating site. And if this was like a dating site and I'm looking to find Jacob for a date or to hire him for VO, does this sell me on him? A little bit. I mean, I like quality work and seamless process, but jazz it up a bit. I'm a professional voiceover artist that will give you quality work with a seamless process so you can get exactly what you need at an affordable rate. Make it sound a little more spicy or a little more fun to it, okay? Not so analytical. You're trying to sell yourself in this section right here, and I'd like to see him change that a bit more. Everything else looks good. All his rates are perfect. This is all golden stuff. I'm like really, really happy with what Jacob's got going on here. So what we have is Jacob with a Fiverr gig that doesn't need a whole lot to make it pop and be so much better. The big takeaway, the huge takeaway that I want him to change is change out that gig image so that it's really him. Because when a buyer is searching through their voiceover options, the thumbnail is what's going to stand out the most. And if a buyer is seeing a cartoon, animated, or filtered, whatever you want to call it, gig image, the first thing they're going to be thinking is that it looks very similar to the images that are associated to an AI voice. If you buy AI voice for businesses, that's what it looks like. You see a little cartoon, animated, filtered image with the name of the voice in quotes, right? This is Jacob. Now, to hear him talk, he does not have an AI voice. He has an amazing voice, a deep voice. He's very articulate, and he sounds like he would be an awesome VO for the right project. That leads us into the second thing that he's going to change. Add some demos onto here. Put some demos of the work that you've completed, or find some free script samples and record some free scripts and put those up as demos for your gig so that a buyer's going to see what you look like, they're going to see your eyes, and they're going to hear what you genuinely sound like. Take my word for it, Jacob is dynamite, and you should absolutely check out his gig. I guarantee if you're looking for a youth, deep male voice, he's going to fit the bill 100%. You should definitely check him out on his Fiverr account. The link is in the description below. I want to thank you for joining me today. If this is something that you're maybe interested in, if you want me to have a look at your gig and see if I can find some pieces that you can make improvements on to grow your business here on Fiverr or UpWork or really any of the freelance sites, I'd be happy to do that. Check out the video description. I have a link to a review me. It says ridgebackproductions.com, review me, and I'd be happy to do it. I do it at no charge. I do this absolutely for free. I love helping people out. And if you would like to get on a 30-minute free video consultation to discuss your gig or ask me options, I'm here for you. And that's what I do in my business. I offer assistance to help voiceover artists grow their business and generate some more income. And if you have any questions, you can also leave those in the comment section below. I'd be happy to answer them for you. I welcome them. I encourage them. I love, love, love helping voiceover artists out. Thanks for checking in. Until next time.
Hi, my name is Zach. I go by the tagline Zach2D on Fiverr. I'm a voice actor, and I just wanted to say thank you. In 15 minutes, Brian was able to dissect everything that I've been doing wrong, make great suggestions. And I would say if anybody is on the fence about whether or not they want to take the next step, I would say reach out to Brian immediately.